today's video, we're gonna discuss about the tuple. We have four inbuilt data type structures in Python. Tuple is one of them, and the rest is our list, set, and dictionary. Let's understand what a tuple is. Tuple is an ordered and unchangeable, and it allows duplicate items. When a data type allows duplicate item means it is accessed by an index number like list. Tuple is ordered. What does this mean? This means once a tuple has been set, you cannot change their items orders. And unchangeable means you cannot change the items once tuple has been set. Even you cannot add, remove items. But there is a way around you can do that. It's a very tricky to do update type of operation over a tuple. Now let's create a tuple. We're gonna follow a CRUD principle CRUD. C for create, R for read, U for update, and D for delete. We have 4 sections in this video and we're gonna discuss one by one. Let's create a tuple. I'm giving a variable name like my tuple and giving the round bracket. In list you are using a square bracket, but in case of tuple you will use a round bracket. Now I'm going to give a integers value, and if you want to check what are the values you have in your tuple, then it has all the integers which you have given here from 1 to 5. We are not restricted to this point. You can change the data type or you can use other data type items here like John, Maria, Alice, Alex, like this. We have given here now the character type items. Now let's see, we have character types of items. We are still not restricted to this point. We can use a float type also. So I am giving 12.2, 10.4.8 and 9.2. Now we have a float value items in my tuple. We are still not restricted with this. We can have some boolean value like true, false. Now let's check. We have a boolean value in my tuple. Now let's create a tuple with the mixed data type items. Now I have 2 integers value, then I have 2 characters value, then I have 10.2 and 10 point, then we have true false value. Now let's see, we have mixed item number in my tuple now because tuple has no restriction to repeat items of your choice data type, meaning a tuple can have a multiple data type item in it. This is one way you create a tuple. Now using a tuple constructor you can create a tuple. Now I am using a tuple constructor like this. I want to create a tuple, then you have to give double round bracket and now check you have created a tuple, otherwise you will receive error. But in this case we haven't received any error. Instead I have created a tuple using a tuple constructor, but In case you are going to using a tuple constructor for creating a tuple, you need to express double round bracket either side. Now you can create a two ways of tuple. Now I want to read the tuple items. I have already my tuple and this is my tuple items here. Here order has been defined. If you want that my tuple 0, that means at 0 point, this one 0, 1, 2, 3, these are the index number. You can read this or you can access the items of a tuple. You have given my tuple which you have already created with these items and you are accessing at 0 index number and you have a 0 index number at 1. Now let's check this with a square bracket. Now you have 1. If you want to give this one, then you have a third index number which is Myra. If you want to give a negative index number, you have a false because -1 is the top right item, most right item. Still not restricted with this, you can have multiple items. You are flexible to choose multiple items by using your index number. Now I am giving index number from minus to -1. Now you have 4 items. I have taken from here to here. You can also change some like 0 to 5. Then you have these 5 items. That means you are starting at index number 0 until 5. This. But this 5 excluding the 5th position, meaning it will include till 4th position. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th position till 10.2. Now, if you haven't given any point, only just given a colon, meaning you are starting from 0 position and going to till 5th position, then you have the same number. Or you haven't given any the last position and the starting position, meaning you are starting from 0 and going till last. In this way you can read a tuple item. There is one another way to read a tuple item using loop. For x in my tuple, print x. Now you have all the items which you have in my tuple in this way. Or you can just write x, you can do that. Then you have to use print to see all the items of a tuple. In this way you can read a tuple. Now update sections. By definition we cannot change the item directly in tuple, but there is a workaround. You will follow some tricky way to update this. Before going to have an update section, I want to show you something that if you want to check what is the length of my tuple, it will give you 8 because you have 8 items in the tuple. This is what a length. If you want to find out what the type of this tuple which you have created, then it will show you as a tuple. There is one another way I want to show you. Someone has asked, can we create a tuple with a single item? Yes, you can create, but need to make sure you have to put a comma after that item. Let's check this. Tuple1 is my tuple 1. I'm going to create item like Alexander and then I'm going to give a tup2 as Alexander, and then I'm giving here comma. Let's check what is the type of this one. I will show you below. Let's check what is the type of your tup1 which you have created here. It's showing as a string because there is a single item and you have given within a quotation. That means it is showing as a string. But once you give a comma after that, you will have a tuple. So check what type of your tuple2 is showing as tuple. So you can create with a single item and create a tuple, but you need to put a comma, additional comma after that item. Then you have a tuple. Otherwise, you have seen here, this shows as a string value. Now I'm going to update. Let's see, my tuple is here. Just copy this one. Just copy this one, and I have my tuple item. You can see we have a tuple item like this. Now I want to have to append some items into it, because directly it will not let you to update any item or delete any item. But there is a workaround. You have to make it first a list, then you will follow all the methods you have been through, the list methods, and then convert into the tuple. Now I'm doing in this way. So I'm going to create X as a list, and I am giving a my tuple. Now let's see X. Now I have convert my tuple as a list, and my list is X. Now you can see there is a square bracket either side showing that this is a list. Now you can do that. Now if you want to update something or append something or add something, you can do that. Here I'm going to append, and what is going to be appended? I'm going to be appended as Alexander here. And now check what is X now. You have Alexander appended here. Now you are going to append Alice. Now check, you have Alice. Now you want to, now again I want to append Alexander, because I want to append two items here, and now I want to show what is X now. I have appended two items, Alice and Alexander. Now I make tuple, convert this X into a tuple. So my tuple now is being a tuple and X is my list. And now I'm going to see what is my tuple now. You can see we have round bracket either side. That means I converted this list into a tuple, and we have added two items, Alice and Alexander. Suppose I have tup1 and there is a tuple. I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, and here tup2, and here I am going to have 5, 6, 7, and here I have tup3, and here I have 8, 9 and 10. There are three tuples I have created with three items here. Now I want to add all these three items like using a joining actions. Then I'm going to create a tuple for joining tuple 1 and tuple 2 and tuple 3. Here you have to put a plus sign. Now check what is your tuple 4 now. You have combined all the items of individual tuple 1, tuple 2, 3 into a single one. In this way you can combine the items or extend your items of a tuple. Once you convert into a list, you can use pop also. So I want to show you that my tuple 4 is this one. Now I'm going to convert this as a list. So x equal list, and I'm going to use tuple 4, and now see what is x now. You have a list now because I have converted tuple 4 into a list. Now I am going to perform the list method over this. Now x using a pop. And what item I am going to use a pop? Pop means removing the items. But this case you have to define your index number. That means at which index number you going to remove your item. I am going to remove my item 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. These 5 items, so I have to put here 3 within the round bracket. So I have removed the 5. Also I am going to remove the 4th position item, that is 6. Now I want to show you what is x now. We have this one x now. I have removed 6. Now I also want to remove 5. So just copy this and you have to write again, and 4th position is my 5. Then you use this one and you have to 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then you have to give a 3 here. Now you have removed 5 also and 6 also. Now you have to convert this x into a tuple again. So tuple 4 is now use a tuple, and what is your tuple? X now. And now see what is your tuple 4. Tuple 4, it is now a tuple. You cannot change directly using a tuple or update any tuple items directly using a tuple, but there is a way around. You can convert your tuple into a list and then can use append sections. You can see here I have appended 2 items, and here I have popped out 2 items. Pop means deleting the item at the number of index you gonna specify. In this way you can use remove also, because remove method is gonna operated over a list, so you have to convert a list, then you can use a remove. Now here I'm gonna remove here because here x is a list now, and I'm going to remove here which item. I'm going to remove 10. So you have to give now you can see now my tuple 4 is 10 is gone. If you want to remove again then you have to define here. I'm going to remove a 9 now. So in this way you can remove the item 9. So I have used a delete option in the append sections, and you can see I have appended this one, and I have combined 3 individual tuples into a single one, and I have used top, which is deleting a item from their index number, which is under delete options, and I have removed, which is also a remove, meaning deleting the item from the existing tuple. This is also a delete options. There is one option I want to show you, that suppose I have my tuple like this. So just make a copy of this one and put it here, and you can check my tuple is now having these items. And how many items we have? Then you have to use here a length of this tuple. We have 8 items. What is the type of this class? So you have to use here type. Now your uh, this is a tuple. Now I want to remove Myra, but I'm trying directly to remove using a tuple, using a loop. Can I do? Let's create a new tuple, tuple x for x in my tuple. If x is not equal to Myra, it align, and now print new tuple. Now you can see there is no Myra in it. So I have not converted any item to a list what we did in the above statement, and I have removed Myra from here. This is logically I have applied that my tuple is a tuple which has item of length 8, and I have created a new tuple, and where I have used a loop. That means item for all the items in this tuple, if this item is not equal to the item which I gonna remove, so I put it here and then print new tuple. So in this way this item which is not equal to gets removed, and we have new tuple now as Myra is not here. So in this way you can use delete option directly to the tuple. That's all for this video. Please hit a subscribe button. You like this video, and there is more video of the same kind will have in my next upcoming. So please convey this message around your friend circle so that they can also join us, and stick to my new upcoming video. Have a great day.